one picked 4 independent bands. Put them on the road. Cameras fall everywhere. We play the same town, different venues every night. And we live on $20 a day.
We only have 2 or 3 days to promote each show.
Whichever band can draw the most people and make the most money will stay on tour, and the people who don't make as much
We get kicked off and sent home.
Hey, listen up, everybody. As y'all know, the next show will be the second Battle of the Bands. And after that show, one band will be cut from the Bands on the Run tour.
Here's how you stand after Atlanta. In last place,
Flicker Stick with $6,529.
in second place,
Harlow with $8,388.
and the leader going into Battle of the Bands is
Soulcracker with $8,959. After the Battle of the Bands, the band with the lowest tour earnings will be cut from the tour. But, just as before, there is a wild card. The winner of the Battle of the Bands is protected and cannot be sent home.
the winner of the Battle of the Bands will be decided by the audience, who will vote for the band they like the best. If the order stays the same as it is now, then if Soulcracker or Harlow win the Battle of the Bands, Flicker Stick will be going home. If Flicker Stick wins, Harlow will be going home. And if Harlow overtakes Soulcracker on merchandise sales, and Flicker Stick wins Battle of the Bands, then Soulcracker will be going home.
Battle of the Bands will be held in Tampa, Florida.
Drive safely.
Harlow's gonna be on a selling binge. Dude, they have to. They better go out every single night and sell as much as they can sell. What do they have? 3? They're like $400 behind. And if they're smart, they'll play a couple shows. Like 4 or 5.
Yeah, but dude, Soulcracker's a seldom machine.
They're $400 behind.
You think Soulcracker's gonna slow down? Hell no.
Come on, Soulcracker! Let's go!
Move it, ass cracker!
Move your ass, Cracker!
ass cracker!
Yay, Tampa!
If we can play a lot of different rock clubs, or even just the same one, sneaking in half-hour slots every night, and we get some like more hardcore fans out to the show, we can create a more aggressive vibe. I just want to make sure that we sound significantly different than the other bands.
What I hate about playing shows is we have no time to sell merch.
Sorry, we'll have someone selling merch for us while we're playing. And beforehand, in fact. We need help. We need to be voted for. A vote for Harlow is a vote for disorganized crime. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll cheer you up. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's a man-eater.
When we first drove into Tampa, we went right to Ybor City.
What kind of a crowd usually hangs out here, right?
I was having such a good day, and the second we walked into that first store, and he did his spiel.
AP's attitude towards business is abrasive to the rest of the band.
I just can't stand that every single person we encounter instantly feels like we're trying to take them or something, you know what I mean?
If AP is talking to a patron of a bar and he says, hey, check it out, you got to do this, okay, you have to do this. To me, that's just not cool.
Hey, check it out.
Cool!
Hey, check it out.
Cool!
Hey, check it out.
Cool!
All right, hey, check it out. He's going to have such a huge, annoying, hey, check it out.
Is it Monday Night Football tonight? Maybe you two need to go to the hotel bar. You guys go drink and sell CDs to all the sports fans and tell them to come to our show. It's a free show.
Oh, you know Soulcracker's here and doing it. Everyone's really fatigued. Come on, there's a lot of people to sell to before Ass Cracker gets here.
We arrived in Tampa. Like we just, I don't know what happened. Everyone just had no energy. They had the cell here. Have you seen that one?
I want to see. I really want to see that.
Let's get room service to watch the cell.
Okay, I'm not hungry, but let's
And no one's supposed to me ever to do anything tonight.
Just the fact that the Battle of the Bands was coming up had everybody on edge, because, you know, we don't really want to go home. You know, it was all coming to a head, and everybody was just a little edgy.
You look at me like I'm the biggest idiot on the face of the planet. Was that big one?
I don't know, dude. I stole his chair, obviously.
I'm going to be completely honest. I purposely slowed down a little bit because I knew Brandon was going to try to sneak in there and grab that chair.
Have that one, dude.
And he did. That was the seat to get, because if you got the other seat, then you weren't sitting on the right part of the bar. Because that'll put me, like, outside of the confines of the group. And Brandon does not like to be outside the confines of the group. And I'm like, what? And then when I brought it up, I was making a big deal out of it.
Everybody was kind of quick to snap and get pissed off.
Corey yelled at me on the stage at that last show. I was like, don't you ever yell at me on the stage? What did you yell at you? Oh, I was starting something too soon because he wasn't ready. He's too important with all the keyboards and all that.
When you have pressure on you, you're going to look at anything else as something to, you know, be mad about. Or, you know, other than like kind of dealing with like your own fears.
You guys want to come into my tattoo shop?
We stopped at the Valhalla Tattoo Parlor where we met Lindsay and Kim, who worked there. And we hit it off really well.
Wait a minute, we're having a slumber party. Yes, I'm having a slumber party on Wednesday. You guys should go. Like, it's all girls. It's like 25 girls.
Okay.
For real.
Guy came in while we were there named Casper, and it turned out that he manages some bands in town and is a promoter and knows most of the people that book at the club.
Tonight, we want to play tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night.
Right away, he was able to line up some shows for us at this real dump, like a rock dump called the Brass Mud. Walked in there to play a show, our first night in town, and we could just tell right away that it was all about rock.
We cranked it up, played really loud, and rocked out.
Yeah, we're playing at the Amphitheater Entertainment Complex with two other really good bands. And we're trying to beat them into the ground like the little bitches that they are.
If you guys want to support rock and kick corporate pussies in the crotch, then come out and help us out. We appreciate it.
You must get.
Ever since that night, you know, it's been eating at me. You know, it's just eating away at my soul. I feel terrible, you know. I'm depressed all the time. And I still want to tell her, but I know if I do, it's like I might as well just get up and walk out, you know. And I just can't bring myself to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, you know. I lost sight of what was really important. Amidst all this chaos that we're in, you know, with the tour and the cameras and just everything, I really just lost sight of what's important.
You ready to go to the beach? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. We're all going.
I'm just gonna hang around here, I think. Huh? I'm just gonna hang around here.
Hanging around here ain't gonna help you out none at all. As we were going into the Battle of the Bands, we were like sitting around waiting. It was really nervous for us. You know, I'm not so stupid to think that like, man, if we go home, everything's cool. Because it's not. You know, we're scared of getting kicked off.
Man, there's a lot that I've done on this trip that's gonna look bad, you know?
Yeah?
I feel really guilty, dude. Right, y'all just get my back, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Got my trunks, got my towel, got my band, I'm ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go to the beach, please! Can we leave the hotel?
I couldn't say that Soul Cracker's going to take a break from the normal routine, because really whatever we do is determined by AP and Bob here as we enter the home stretch of this trip, as it has been the last few weeks.
Hey dudes, I think we should like go to the liquor stores and not the beach.
I think we should have left 4 hours ago, though.
So we're just gonna waste this whole day and go to the beach at 3? It was your f***ing idea. You wouldn't get out of bed, as usual.
I'll get up whatever time if we're about to go somewhere.
Don't get all mad.
I'm not going to get up and just get
out of shape because we want to get up a little bit earlier. No one's yelling at you.
I just get irritated with the
You get easily... No one's being condescending.
AP is always condescending to everything.
Dude, you've got a serious problem.
With you, yeah.
That's condescending. Do some work. If you want to win this thing, if you care about this band, if you care about winning this, then you have no priority.
We've wasted most of this day, so there's no reason why we should go to the beach and hang out at the beach when we have a lot of we have to do when Harlow's out busting their ass right now.
Before the Battle of Bands, it's really high stress. We're all feeling the pressure. Can we do it one darker?
What do you think, Ron? What would be like?
What would be the impact one that would make you go to the gig?
I like this one the best.
Yeah.
Really.
You?
Yeah, it's the clearest
Easy on
one.
the eyes,
yeah. Bonus opportunity for Tampa, Florida is a party cruise.
A night on a cruise ship for you and 25 friends with open bar, plus $200 in points.
How do you win this? Boat races, of course. The drinking game. Nominate your 3 best drinkers and be in the hotel bar at 7 o'clock this evening. Why don't you just give us $200? Here, we'll just stick our hand out and you put $200 in it, and then we'll say thank you, and then we can skip all the formalities and the sitting around waiting.
Harlow won't win. As long as Harlow doesn't win this physical challenge, we're okay.
Oh, the bonus opportunity is worth $200, which could really kind of close the gap between us and Soul Cracker.
See, if it was blood drinking, then I'd be scared.
We'll definitely give it a shot.
I'll drink the hell out of some beer, Bob.
Is it within the rules for Flicker Stick just to clip the beer into their regular beer ID?
Okay, little drinkers, welcome to boat races. Each of you have been asked to select 3 people from your band to participate. Those 3 people are going to sit in a row on the floor, one behind the other. Each of them will have a beer placed in front of them. On the word go, the person in the back will drink their beer. When their glass is empty, they're going to turn the glass upside down and tap it on the head of the person in front of them. Whoever drinks all 3 beers first is the winner.
We just elected our strongest drinkers. AP was definitely going to be on the team. I was definitely going to be on the team.
Where does the fan sit?
Even though Son would be a good candidate, he's not drinking that much these days, so he didn't want to participate.
I was drinking heavily for a couple of years, and it started to interfere with our work.
And maybe it won't be a problem, but I don't want to take a chance. I don't want to play around with it.
He's passed out. He won't get up.
Rex is down, dude. Our strongest beer pounder won't show up.
Man, Rex is our savior, you know. He's our special weapon.
To be honest, I think Flicker Stick are going to kick our asses because they're really good at drinking. But they don't have El Dangeroso, which would have made it like definite that they would have won. So we have a small chance now.
I could not get out of bed, and it's like, I didn't need to be drunk another night in a row, so I just, you know. Our only competition is which one of us drinks the fastest.
I figured I would stay out of it and let the guys do it because they've all been to college and they've all had the drinking beer thing. I can't slam beers anyway.
Ready? Great!
Okay! Go, 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 go! Oh, yes, you are the man, dude. Go, Brad, go. Come on, Brandon, come back! Come back! All round! Yeah, round! Yeah, round! Yeah, round! Yeah, round! Come on, AC! Do it! Yeah! You're still lower! Come on, AC, take your time! Take your
I can't believe Flicker Stick didn't win this!
I just figured that the rest of my boys could handle drinking beer. I screwed it up. I drank slow and I started laughing and it screwed everything up. I lost it. I mean, we let ourselves down. We let Texas down. I'd like to apologize on behalf of Flicker Stick to all of our friends and family from Texas. God, Soul Cracker's beating us.
Maybe what people don't realize yet is we all really like to drink a lot. We just don't do it when we're working.
Yeah,
and almost
it's business.
And almost all the time on this tour, we're working. But we drink pretty heavily when we're at home.
Room service.
Our big chance was to sell more merch than Soul Cracker and overtake them, but because Flicker Stick lost the drinking competition to them, which was pretty shocking, and also because we haven't left the hotel since we arrived, I think it's going to be very hard for us to catch up with them now.
It doesn't mean that we're giving up. The things that I've heard come from the girls, we can't give up, we need to stick it out, I'm not ready to go home yet, what can we do that's great at the Battle of the Bands, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think it's not about friends and supporters, I think it's more about your performance as a band.
It's always something to watch out for, you know, with them because they're really good at selling merchandise at shows and they're a very appealing band and a great band, so.
If we get immunity, then we stay, and we work hard to win that big cash prize.
We invited Harlow and Flicker Stick, and they came along with us, and we had a blast on the boat.
The boat that we got on was a pirate theme. It was kind of cheesy, but in a really cool way.
we actually had a really good time. You know, we got to hang out with the other bands, and we talked and
Drinking beer, some drinking wine, and hanging out. We just had fun. It was really cool.
Give me a little flat.
Can you do the one where you stay in the air for like 30 seconds?
We met some ladies that were down for a sales convention, invited them along. We played a few of our own songs for some of the sales ladies.
Waiting for so long, waiting in my bed for another song. Waiting for so long, waiting in my bed for another song. Waiting for so long, waiting in my bed for another song, yeah.
Seem like down in the dumps and upset and everything else. All I have to say is, first of all, you dig your own grave, and second of all, there's no use crying over spilt milk.
I still have like nerves about going home and like how I'm gonna handle, you know, my situations. I want to try to work things out, you know. I mean, like that's how I feel now. It's like I feel really strongly about that. I certainly don't want to like make any other mistakes.
No, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her before the show comes out. When the show comes out, I can go like, look, dude, it was a long time ago. Things were different. Whole thing
You're
is,
going to use the old things were different?
No, I'm just saying it's not the old. I mean, like, you know, coming on this show, I didn't really know like how I felt and stuff like that. I think like maybe making a couple mistakes like I made is like what has
So
helped.
you appreciate her that much?
Yeah, exactly. Hey guys! Don't fall in the water.
Let's go.
We're going the right way. Yeah. It's over there. No, it's over there.
I don't think so.
Sutton. Yeah. You see that table with all the folding chairs? Yeah. The vandalism is free. Oh, hold on a second. Those things asses. Go, go, go! Everybody out. Nice. What's your problem? What's your problem? We're gonna get so arrested.
The night before Battle of the Bands, we were blowing up some steam and ran into the RAF, and we sold a bunch of merch. You would think an easy sell, but these guys were just bastards.
Oh, so you got a hat. Oh my God.
Being Maine with Englishmen, it's like really wrong.
He must get laid. Does he wear that? He walks around in
We do on the floor table. What's up?
Is it really true about Englishmen? Because I love this one.
Hey.
I know you say the bad. People like, well, Amanda already told me that Englishmen aren't any good at bed, so, you know, I'm not going to bother with any. They wanted to get guitars, that's why I'm like, too much work. We're not a good leg, because I've already been told.
Whatever you want. But you throw your chicken wing right in the middle of the salad that you said you were going to give me. Here you go, dude. Throw it in the bun pop. That's Brandon. And then he gets mad when I get mad. Shut up, Fletcher. Come on, man. It's always me. That's okay. Relax. Relax. There it is.
No, dude. I'm sitting here watching y'all bicker and argue about some stupid.
Battle of the Bands are coming up. and it just makes us like nervous and like real agitated, and you know, we just start going at it with each other.
I wonder why I don't go out with y'all anymore. Like, seriously, I wonder why I want to stay home. It's because every word out of my mouth, y'all, it's all good. Nobody is jumping on me. 3 people jumping on me. 3 people. I want to review tape, dude. I want to review tape. Because I seriously think, I honest to God hope that some of this gets shown. Because I think they'll go, damn, all Corey did was say, that ain't very cool for you to put your half-eaten chicken wing bone in a salad that you just said was for me. Dude, do not get all pissed off. I'm not pissed off. I'm just getting out of here again because I just can't handle this. Maybe you explain where you're coming from, because what I saw was you overreacting. It's all about me overreacting because I say anything. That's what it's come to. If I say anything to anyone, Dominic does it to me, you do it to me. Now, if I'm talking to either one of y'all, Fletcher does it to me, Rex does it to me. Nobody. We're all maybe starting to get on each other's nerves. I think right now we're just like struggling to try to hang on and make it through Battle of the Bands. If y'all hate me, nobody is mad. People don't want me in the band, I won't be in the band.
I mean, when the pressure gets to you, you take it out on the people you care about. You know, so that's what's happening.
I want to talk about what's important at the Battle of the Bands. Now, you're just being ridiculous. Playing with intensity like AP and Bob did not last night. What? What are you talking about? I'm just telling the truth. Are you crazy? No, you were. You're a retard. Why are you trying to come down on other people? With AP. That's the only. Well, then you've got personal issues, which has nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now. My personal issue is that I hate AP Murray. You want to start, Sutton? Shut up. Both of you. It's not cool. You guys need to work it out. I think we just need to have an old-fashioned fist fight. Basically, like, what I realized was basically I'm a idiot. Why do you think that? And all the shit that I've done, you know, and some of the girls, because I'm going to go home.
I'm not going to be able to avoid it. It's going to be there. The second I walk off the plane, my real life is going to be there. And how am I going to deal with it? What am I going to do?
I was with Melissa a year and a half before Fletcher even met, actually, you know?
Fletcher and Corey it just all caught up with him.
And I'm trying to surprise you and my brother right now. I'm like, flipping him.
I think that it started to hit home, like, if we don't win the Battle of Bands, we're going to be home real soon. But we're going to have to go home and face the music, and I think that that's what started to make them really freak out.
Sorry, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do, baby. This is who I am. This is what I am. I didn't warn you. I'm just letting you know the reality of reality TV shows. That's how they do. I've not disrespected you. I have not disrespected you. Angela's been seeming a little distant from me, but I think she's just having a hard time dealing with this, just like I am. And maybe by her getting on the phone and getting all emotional with me isn't really going to help her, you know. I want to marry you and spend the rest of my life with you. I love you.
I never had the impression that this band didn't get along that well. AP is a very motivated guy. Yes. He's also very unapproachable. Right, but so what? Who cares? You know what I mean? I mean, Sutton's attitude isn't selling CDs. No, it's the aggressive attitude. The reason why we're here is because you're busting down doors, selling CDs, getting people's faces and being upfront. And it's been money. That's the only reason why we're here. Yeah. And AP's part of that. AP's been a jackass for a long time, and I've known him and loved him for a long time, and I can deal with him. On this show, it's a lot harder to deal with him, but I can, and I will. Absolutely. Okay.
Sutton and Bob were the only ones that jumped in on Spin the Bottle.
I'm like a kitty schoolgirl.
yes, I kissed a boy. And then I proceeded to kiss a couple of girls. And then I thought that was so hilarious, and I thought I was such the life of the party. But as soon as we got home, I called my girlfriend and said, hey, we played spin the bottle. And then I quickly realized that that wasn't very funny to her. My judgment was poor because I'd been drinking that night.
Sutton has said time and time again that he was never going to have a drink. And it seems that as this goes on, the longer he's away from home, the more it seems like he is interested in drinking more. And that scares me. That bothers me a little bit.
I stopped drinking that night. Maybe for the rest of the tour. I don't know. For fear of relapse.
The Battle of the Bands is, I think, the toughest show for everyone. You're actually being judged by complete strangers. It's very strange and kind of scary at the same time.
It's going to be hilarious getting up that road.
There's actually a band that's going to leave, so, you know, I think everyone's being a bit more serious.
Let's go check it out. I have never seen a stage that tall in my entire life.
There is no jumping off the stage.
We just have to play so badass that nobody can deny that we should stay on.
This is competition, man. This is serious.
That was enjoyable. So we're going to see him tonight?
Yeah, probably. He must be.
I don't know. I'll have to phone him up. We'll see.
Come on, Soul Crackers, play well. I promise to do my best for band and country.
Can we make that just say, like, bitch? Yeah! Shut up, bitch.
This is gay. What a bunch of gays. What the hell is this? Are those for girls or boys? All I know is that they suck.
We are gay dorks, and our merchandise
We'll make the other bands look like pussies tonight.
The three unsigned bands you guys are going to see tonight were selected from thousands of applicants. After tonight's show, one of these bands will be eliminated, and the other two will continue the tour.
The winner of the Battle of the Bands will be decided by you, the audience. And the winner tonight is the band that gets to stay on the tour.
I've never been this nervous. I don't know why.
First band tonight comes to you all the way from San Diego, California. Let's put a warm welcome together for the band called Soul Crackers.
The game plan for tonight is to rock our hardest songs, play it as hard as we can play them, and make the other bands look a little bit like pussies following us.
Only 30 minutes from here, there's a comet testing the atmosphere. A second time for everyone. Now you're handing me a reality. I'm standing still. You're flying away from me. Here in the sun, 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 flying away from me. Here in the sun. Only 13 minutes from here, there's a comet testing the atmosphere.
Thank you.
We'd like to thank Harlow and Flukerstick for all the fun that we've had with them over the past 6 weeks or 7 weeks, whatever it is. We know one of us has to say goodbye tonight, so we love you both.
Thanks, guys.
It's called Beat Down.
Where am I?
some play.
We're going to play R3 rock ball. And if somebody likes them and wants to vote for us, then that's cool.
Dude, we're going to rock ball. Forget everything else, dude. It doesn't matter about the show, about anything else. We're going to do our show, we're going to rock ball.
That's exactly
now,
right.
love all you mother...
That's right.
Oh, man, we're going to rock ball, man.
Are there other bands playing tonight? Because it doesn't matter.
Just like you, I know, just feel that you can love us. Just feel that I can learn to hate just like you. I know, just feel that you can learn to love me. You're so beautiful, beautiful today. You're so beautiful, beautiful. Every minute I work is when you shine around. I'm on the road, I gotta say, you're so beautiful, you're beautiful today. Can't wait for you to get some rock and roll. I was going to try to help him on stage. Alright. Give me a second. See, we're the band that's supposed to go home. And we're totally cool with that. But what I want to ask you guys is, despite who you met, whether you met us or Soul, Cracker or Harlow, what I'm saying to you is, please, just listen. That's the point. It's not about winning.
Nobody breaks my guitar, that's all
I'm glad you didn't break any instruments that I wanted. It was like, oh, let's go. It was so sad.
I know. It's not a real, that wasn't a Les Paul, though, I don't think.
Bobby, did they go to the pawn shop today?
He goes to, yeah, he goes to the pawn shop.
Hey, they're pretty good though.
It's cool.
It works.
It's a good gimmick.
Mood just hit me, and off I went.
And all I see is just this little body fly off the stage and then just disappear. I couldn't see him. And he never got up. I never saw him get up and run around. I was like, great, he's dead.
Next up, all the way from Los Angeles, California, the third and last band of the night, we bring to you Hollow.
We're gonna try. We're gonna play. We're not gonna break anything though. We're gonna rock our little hearts out. Liquor Stick and Soulcracker. It's a great tour. I'm sad that there's going to be a band that leaves. What can you do?
This is your last show, guys. Just, you can all pipe up. How do you want everybody to remember Harlow and this tour?
Once Harlow started playing, like the sound was like so incredible. You kind of felt like the crowd was like really on their side.
This one of these three great bands. You finish the best.
I think we might have kicked ass tonight. No, we did kick ass tonight. We played really great. Maybe we won, but if we didn't win, I'll just attribute it to No Smashed Guitars by Soulcracker.
Corey, Rex gave me a guitar. Please sign this. Anywhere, I don't care.
Tonight, all you guys really had really awesome. That was one hell of a rock concert. That's right. Exactly. Really was a rock band.
You've been together since Chicago, and you've played 9 cities at this point. Now one of you has reached the end of your road. Someone is getting cut from the Bands on the Run tour. Let's find out how you stand after the second battle of the bands.
Here are your total earnings today.
In first place and safe from elimination with $9,684 is Soulcracker.
In second place, with $8,654, Harlow.
Yay! In last place, with $6,669 is Liquor Stick.
The Battle of the Bands has been scored by a point system based on votes from the audience, which score 1 point, and votes from a panel of independent music fans invited by VH1, which score 5 points. Here are the scores. This is the last hope for Liquor Stick.
I'm just like, just tell me if I'm going home or not.
We kicked ass, and I was ready.
Soulcracker?
72 points.
Wow. Harlow?
94 points.
And Liquor Stick?
214.
Wow!
Holy. Unfortunately, one band has to be cut from the tour, and that band is Harlow.
I just wanted to hear someone say Harlow's going home, so it could be real, so the surrealism would stop.
Oh, hey, Harlow, you guys want to buy
You know, upset that they're going home, and we got to be pretty good friends with them and hang out with them a lot. See, this is like us going home.
No, I know. You guys go anywhere.
I was like so prepared to cry because we lost.
Or like parents.
You're a good band, you know? It's cool to win for that reason. I already called my mom. I forgot that how we make it so cool.
All right, the female final tap, if you will.